Greetings and Chatelet, everyone. I'm today doing a review on the Microtech SOCOM Elite. This is a knife with a very close to 4-inch blade. Feels fairly heavy. Yesterday I did a review on the Zero Tolerance 0920 Les George design flipper in blue. It's one of the sprint run knives and so on. It's right up there in about almost the same exact size and weight, probably about 5.5 ounces. So that being a Microtech, the interesting part is I wasn't expecting to get another knife this quick since I got the other one yesterday. But the thing I want to point out about the Microtech is that the only Microtechs that I've had so far are these out the front knives, like the Ultratech, the UTX 85, UTX 70, and then the Dirac. So this one is this is not a flipper. It's a manually operated knife, and it locks up with a nice liner lock there. And we have a one-hand opening with the little thumb stud here. Well, this is not real simple. Usually it's, oh, okay, so it depends on the way you hold a knife. I can't get a grip and do it the way I want exactly, but anyway, there it is. Has a kind of a half-size pocket clip, but one that works very effectively. And like the other knife I just showed you, the Les George, this one has a pretty thick blade, cut pretty similarly. And it has the kind of like a knurled inlay on this side, and then it's blank on the other side. Fortunately, it's the same color on both sides, and otherwise I wouldn't have got it. Some of these ones that have a nice finish on one side and then they're just plain silver, steel, or whatever it is on the other side, I don't like those all that much. It's a pretty heavy knife. Locks up good. I'm not sure if there's any centering issues here, but as we can see right here, let's get a little better look at that. That blade is, so we focusing here? Can we see this? Not as clearly as I can see it with my eyes, that's for sure, but that thing is perfectly centered, as near as I can tell from close looking. And thumb stud, I have to get a little more practice with that, because I like to hold the knife here and then use the thumb stud with one hand, but I'd hunch up on that a little bit. And compared to that Les George, the handle here is about 1/4 of an inch longer, and the knife blade's about 1/16 of an inch longer. Hardly even that. It's very close in size. Box looks like this. Microtech box, typical. And the label on the front is, and this was $300, SOCOM Elite, single edge. It's funny how they say single edge on a manual knife. Anyway, OD green and black hardware. And that's pretty much it. Standard Microtech box. And very nice knife if you don't mind something on the large size for pocket carry. It's large, it's heavy, but it's well made, well balanced. Feels very good in the hand. I like this up here. That's pretty nice. The extension down on the end. Do we have a glass breaker there? Apparently we do. One of those probably real super hard metal glass breakers down there in the end. It might even be ceramic. Yeah, I'm gonna have to read more about this, but anyway, there it is. It shows you everything on the blade right there, the Microtech. And that steel, 204P, seems familiar, like I had one of those before. So anyway, getting back down to the thumb stud here, I'm holding the knife. And I want to use the thumb stud. Yeah, that worked right there. Not real smooth with it, especially in a small space. But yeah, there we go. I like it. So that's it, Microtech and SOCOM Elite. And there we go.